Okay, just got this one light over here. No, I'm sorry. Maybe I should turn on this light over here, and I got this squeaky chair. Okay, I'm going through my big tote. It has a bunch of cars in it. But before we get started, tonight's snack, cashews. I think these were on sale. I got these at Kroger. And I like these. I don't know if you guys ever had these. They're toffee peanuts. You get them at Kroger. So, actually, they're pretty good. So, actually, I'm telling you the truth, actually. So, then, of course, I gotta have my trusty water. So, we're gonna look at some of the koas. I always like this one. Hazard County. And it opens up the door, so you want to put money in there so nobody can find it. Ooh. But the robber might like this truck and say, "Hey, this van's cool. Just take it." And there goes your money. But okay, that's tonight's episode. Going through my stuff. Gotta get rid of some things. But these loose ones I probably won't get rid of. Wish I had a Hot Wheel box. There's that. What's it? What? Mitsubishi Lance. This will get the crops, the Shake the Tree. Thought that was an interesting truck to get. And of course, you gotta have a Viper. 2005. Hope everybody's having a good day. And of course, you have to have a. You know what? Let me get my glasses. I gotta get my glasses. Excuse my chair. It's the chair's fault. Not, excuse me. Chevrolet Blazer K5 Blazer, orange. Some of these you've seen in the past. Not in the future. I had to throw something crazy. There you go. The Flintstones. The Flintstones. Maybe they fled in this. Just took my glasses off. 2002 on this one. I haven't been down on Gwinnett, but in Gwinnett there's a Pep Boys. I don't know if that's still up there or not. Pep Boys. Off-road. Chevrolet. There's a Hot Wheel. Huh, made in Malaysia. That's interesting. Indonesia, China. No, I don't know if I've seen Malaysia. So, there you go. I wonder how many Asian countries make the Hot Wheels. Oh, now I knew this too. Thailand. 2020. Is that the Jeep one? Yeah, I think that's. Hold on. Yeah, Jeep. I think these are cool looking, but I heard don't buy them, because a lot of mechanics will tell you that. But it depends on how you take your car, take care of your car. This is 74 Dodge. This is Thailand. So, don't you wish this came up with the USA, and don't you wish they would make some? Wow, this is silver. I can't even honkin' see it. Look how silver that is. That's a clean underneath. So there you go, Chevrolet. It's a cool car. Cool car. Here's a Dodge. I think you've seen this one. Man, that's shiny too. Can't see the. You know what? Where's the paper towels? Where's the paper towels? Might do this just in case. There you go. Layer it like you're layering a birthday cake with frosting. There's Dodge. I know this is not going to hold up properly, but it's too bad I don't have cardboard around. I'll have to do that next. Find some cardboard pieces. Good thinking there, Mr. Dave. And here's Yogi in his camper. Yogi Bear. There's a truck with his dumpster. Yeah, put that on later. Another Malaysia. (2012). Another Malaysia, Chrysler. And made in China. Here's a China. And the bottom is cheap. Jeffersons. Jetsons. Oh, someone help me. I was going to sing the Jeffersons song. Moving on the east. What was it? Moving on the east side? No, I better not sing the song. But this is Jetsons, sorry, not Jeffersons. Maybe they should have made a car, Jeffersons. Okay, this is the Fast and Furious. Made in China. Mitsubishi Clips. Okay. This is Toyota. I like those four-door pickups. Okay. This is the GMC van. This is the A-Team. Oh, I gotta get that smudge off. What time is it? Oh, I guess Rob's gonna have his comic book auction coming up soon. Here's another. This is China. Dodge. Here's a racing. Here's a Camaro, red wheels. Right here. Oh, excuse me, 69 Firebird. Doesn't say where it's made in. That's nice. There's my Circuit City truck. Found that. I think I've showed that before. Hot Wheel. Let's put another paper towel. Let's put another paper towel. Help a little bit on the scratches. Here's a Hot Wheel. What is this? I don't know what that is. Of course, you gotta have the thing. It's too bad this is not better condition. This is 1975 or 76. Took my glasses off. The thing. Thailand. Dodge Viper convertible. Actually, when I was working up, I was working at a uniform. I would receive the freight and load the trucks for the uniform company. There's a small little building, and one of their places was in around outskirts of Greenville, and they had a red Dodge Viper. It was Michelin owned track for the tires, and they did have a Viper, and I did see the first time seeing the engine into that thing. So there's a little info. This is Dodge. Can't see it. There's Dodge. Wish I had more place to show these off. I know they make these little displays. There's a Dodge Charger. Here's Huckleberry Hound. I should have put this with that comic book. Oh well. So is life. There's Flintstone. He's trying to see. Dino covering his eyes. There's Hardee's. I used to like Hardee's. They used to have this chocolate chip cookie they came out with, and you put it in the microwave. Oh man, kicked my butt. And they used to have decent hamburgers. I haven't. The last time I was there, the hamburger, I just didn't get into it. I'm not supposed to get into it. The last time, but you know what? I might keep this out and do a Hulk four-wheeler. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what Dave's gonna do. Well, back to my hamburgers. Yeah. Hey, that reminds me of a little episode, a short. My friend went to Hardee's before he came over my place, and we used to play basketball. And I got access to a gym. My dad, when I lived at Riverside, and Dad gave me the key, and I would open up and play basketball. But anyways, you know what? I might keep this out too. I'll show you this. Just a second. I'll pause my story. There's Scooby-Doo, and I got a little figure. So if I find the comic book, there you go. But anyways, he this comes up. He got 2 cheeseburgers, came back, opened the wrapper, and they forgot to put the meat in it. He had 2 cheeseburgers. I said, Rob, turn around and go back and get your, where's the beef? Hey, actually, you could say, where's the beef? That was funny. It was, you had to be there too. It was funny, hilarious. There's another, talk about hilarious. Here's, what's this? Can't see it. Oh, Datsun. There you go. For your Nissan Datsun. Me, Rob, and what's his name? Don. They sometimes we'd go to the college and work out and track work and stuff like that and run. They did 5Ks. I didn't. I didn't care for. I'm a sprinter. But anyways, so we go to this one restaurant. It's called Pasquale's. Actually, it wasn't that bad. The pizza wasn't bad. They had a little buffet, nothing big. And so we sat down at a table and we got some salad. I'm sorry. Brings back memories. Sometimes I'll tell my Rob this story. But anyways, so we start eating. He eats and everything. Well, I don't know if you ever had a friend or you had food. He had a big leaf right in front of his teeth, a big leaf. And he started talking. You could see that a mile away. I just started laughing. He says, Dave, what's so funny? I said, I can't tell you. What a friend, huh? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. He says, Dave, what is so funny? Okay, I'm going to tell you before the waitress comes. You got a big old green leaf, and when you smile, you can see it a mile away. He said, Dave, how dare you? The waitress could come by and make me look like a whatever you want to call person. I couldn't have. You should saw me. It's too bad we didn't have a video back, YouTube channel back then. I would have showed it. Oh my goodness, it was hilarious. Okay, back to, you had to be there too. You would laugh. 1995 Jetta, Fast and the Furious. So, sorry about that. It was hilarious. I had to throw that in there because of the food. It was 007, James Bond. And here's, there's Tom and Jerry. What was that? That's the Viper. Yep, I don't know what year. So, that's cool. Another, I think I gave a couple of these oddball. There's eyeball. No, oddball cars to my friend. here's a Wolverine. Off-road. This is a weird one. Oh. Huh. This is the Green Goblin. Interesting. Leave this out and I find a comic book and throw that with Spider-Man. Huh. Cool. Glad I found that. Here's this. I don't know why I picked this one up. I didn't really like that one. I like this. I like these golf. This is 2011. Like remember the golf? And they had, back in Ohio, they had Sohio. And yeah, I like those Sunkiss. Sunoco. I'm sorry. 76 Station, Marathon, BP. Here's a Speed Buggy. Look at the eyes are gone. Secret School and Magrilla Gorilla. Dun, dun, dun. How's that song go? There's some figures. I had to pick this up because this is one of my favorite games. Splinter Cell. One of my favorite games. Here's Luigi. I think I gave some of those to Card Wolf son. There's Adam. Up in Adam. There's another. Hey Dave, how's it going? Someone help me with this one. This figure. I know someone's going to say something. I should know who that is. I'm terrible. And I gave some of these to, oh, what's his name? Justin from Three Good Nerds. You like, and here's, I don't know what this guy is. You guys might know who he is. I should. Here's a BP truck. I like some of these trucks. Of course, found this. This was like what year was this? Oh, I don't know what year that was. So there's the big show. The big show. Keep him out. Got some other figures. That's Halo. I think some of these are G.I. Joes or something. Have to look at them. And here's a Rhino. 1996. All right, where's the lid to that? Huh. It's not the lid. Where's the lid? Okay, I don't know where the lid's at. All right, I guess you don't have to. Oh, here's another just gonna call them grape nuts. Raisin. Where's the lid? For your soccer players, can't remember who this guy was. Oh, there it is. Harps. USA. USA. All right, I hope you enjoyed that little segment, me going through the cars. And I wish I knew where the lid is. Oh, for crying out loud. All right, until next time, surf's up later. Surf's up, hang loose later. All right, later.